Go with me, if you would, to Matthew chapter 6. It's a familiar scripture. Matthew chapter 6. Let me take you to where I want you to go. Look at this here. Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go there. Go with me to 6:31. We'll start there. It's the same context. 6:31. See, you have to understand. You see, he said, peace. The fruit of righteousness is sown in what? Peace. Of them that what? Make peace. Look at this here. So that tells me peace is not a feeling. See, peace, when Jesus spoke to the wind and to the sea, he said, peace, be still. That calmed the storm. So peace is not a feeling. Peace, he's the Prince of Peace, isn't that right? So peace is who he is. So peace means nothing missing and nothing broken. Peace means total calmness, total tranquility, nothing missing and nothing broken. So righteousness is sown in peace. So that means when I align with the Prince of Peace, righteousness is continually sown in me. See, you see how you have to translate these things to the person. Because if you don't bring peace back to the person, you'll see it as a feeling. The fruit of righteousness, watch this, is sown in peace. So when you align with the Prince of Peace, righteousness is sown in you. In them that what? Make peace. That tells me peace has all my livelihood in it as well. Righteousness is trying to, I just don't have enough time for all of the stuff that's coming at me. Righteousness is trying to align you and I with the covenant. Righteousness is trying to position you in this ungodly, unrighteous world so that you will never have to lack. Man, there's just so much revelation that comes at me when I get in these things here. I don't even lie. Most of the time, I'm not even going where I thought I was because I'm in the spirit realm. See, that's the thing about getting in the spirit. This stuff, what I'm talking about now, is not on my nose nowhere. It's just coming in the spirit. So, see, righteousness is trying to align you and I with, watch this, with the Prince of Peace so that we will not lack in this unrighteous, ungodly world. Because we're in a time in the earth right now that we're going to begin to see who is and who is not. Because if you continue to live in unrighteousness, you will lack.
That's right.
You will lack.
That's right.
Because righteousness says, I have to sow you in peace. Watch this, where you're not lacking. So watch this. Righteousness. That's why he says right here, therefore take no thought. Don't be worrying. The word take no thought is merimnio in the Greek. merimnao. Merimnio. It means to be worrying and fretting and anxious. See, when you are not lined up with righteousness, you worry. How am I going to pay my bills? Why are we always running short on money? Why are we always lacking? You worrying now. Watch this. Here's what the powerful thing is. Unrighteousness will make you speak against righteousness. Take no thought. Watch this. Merimnio, worry, fretting, anxious. Take no thought, what? Saying. See, now that worry, anxiety has you saying what God don't want you to say. And now, instead of you saying words that hook you to God's righteousness and God's provision and God's peace, you're using your mouth to disconnect you from God's source. What shall we eat? See, you're worrying now. See, if you was hooked to righteousness, you wouldn't worry about that stuff. You wouldn't be worrying about what am I going to eat. David said, I was young, and now I am old. I have never seen who? The righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread. That's scripture. Why he never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging for bread? Because God will meet the needs of those who are lined up with righteousness. Watch this. What shall we drink? What shall we eat? What shall we drink? See, when you're unrighteous, that's what you were. What are we going to eat? What are we going to drink? Because he says, David said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed hungry. Why? Because it's the unrighteous you see saying what we're going to eat and what we're going to drink. They're not lined up because they use their mouth to disconnect them from their source. Look, wherewithal shall we be clothed? I mean, in other words, righteousness will hook you to God where you don't have no food problem, no drinking problem, and no clothes problem.